On IPOB and the alleged ill-treatment of his detained leader, the service has, without fear of contradiction, applied restraint in making public statements over the matter. The reason is simply because it avoids joining issues, especially over a matter that is sub judice, but for the sake of transparency and democratic accountability, the service has decided to make some clarifications. It denies, that is the service, denies all the inciting allegations by IPOB and states that, 1, Nnamdi Kanu is not in any way maltreated in custody. Accusations of maltreatment negate the service's standard operation procedure on the implementation of rights of a suspect. 2, Nnamdi Kanu enjoys full luxury in the holding facility, incomparable to any of its type anywhere in the country. He is accorded full rights and privileges. He is never denied his right of worship or freedom from his select religious practice. Adequate attention, that's number 3, adequate attention is paid to Kanu's health. He has unhindered access to the best medical care and doctors. Kanu himself has confirmed to his visitors that the service has never in any way maltreated him. He even confirmed this to the quartet of Senators Ike Ekweremadu and Engineer Baribe, Bishop Sunday Onoha of Methodist Church, Nigeria, and co-chair Interfaith Dialogue Forum for Peace, and Ambassador Okechukwu Emuche, MFR, Secretary General Ohaneze Ndigbo, who saw him on Wednesday, 8 December 2021. That's to say that the 4 persons as mentioned saw Nnamdi Kanu on Wednesday, 8 December 2021. And he affirmed to them that he is not maltreated by the service. 4, the story of Kanu being stabbed is fallacious. He could not have been stabbed as he enjoys meals of his choice. That he is not allowed change of clothing is also false. He is regularly allowed change of clothing as against what is presented to the public by IPOB propagandists. Assuming he is being maltreated, how come his visitors told him he was looking well? All the allegations of violation of his rights as a suspect, victimization, and starvation, among others, are not true. They are not true. It is unfortunate that some elements have decided to use outright misinformation to represent the state of affairs. Those who make these stories do so to attract undue attention for the singular purpose of achieving a desired end. Rather than focus on how he should get justice, Kanu's legal team and some mischievous elements among them have chosen to use fake news to mislead the public. While the court, in its wisdom, ordered that Kanu be remanded in the safer DSS custody, some of his legal representatives, for reasons best known to them, preferred Kuje prison and have failed to explain the rationale for such choice. It may interest the public to note that a particular lawyer among Kanu's team is feasting on the matter, such that one could conclude that his interest is beyond getting justice for his client. Be that as it may, the court has the final say on the matter. Instructively, the media is reminded of its duty in national security as influencers, media practitioners are called upon to use their platforms to pursue peaceful coexistence. They must commit themselves to the unity of the country and shun misinformation, fake news, hate speech, and such other misleading narratives. Journalists, while discharging their constitutional roles, are enjoined to be objective, conflict-sensitive, and patriotic in their reportage. Overall, citizens and residents are advised to cooperate with security and law enforcement agencies for lasting peace in the country. They should be wary of efforts designed from within and outside the shores of the country to misdirect or use them to undermine public order. Therefore, they should exercise caution in the way and manner they may conduct their affairs during the festivities and even beyond. On its part, the service will continue to collaborate with other sister agencies and relevant stakeholders to ensure that all law-abiding citizens and residents pursue their legitimate businesses without hindrances. While it has become expedient to issue these warnings and advisories, the service maintains that it will not hesitate to deal in accordance with the law those who may wish to test its resolve in ensuring internal security and national stability before, during, and after the Utide. For those that wish to, they must note that nemesis and the long hands of the law will definitely catch up with them. For emphasis, no one, no matter how highly placed, will be allowed to take laws into his or her hands. Finally, the DSS, Alhaji Yusuf Magaji Bichi, management, and staff of the DSS appreciate everyone who has supported the service in its effort to ensure peace and security in the country. Let us remember that security is the responsibility of everyone. Let us support security agencies to achieve the desired peace for our country. We wish every one of you, and indeed all Nigerians, a hitch-free Utide season. As we look forward to a new year, we wish you a prosperous 2022. Thank you very much.